Hey everybody, this is Myra, the Abstract Purple Giraffe Corporation. Today I'm going to do the chessboard and I'm going to do some chess pieces. I hope you can hear me okay. And I'm going to use, I got this UV light on my colors, so I'm going to use some glow in the dark colors. Okay. Actually, I subconsciously picked colors, my high school colors of Calumet. Uh, well, Calumet's colors were maroon and light blue. This is a purple or somewhere like that. Uh, and this is another color and another glow in the dark color that I'm going to be using. So, and then I'm going to pour some of the color resin into the chess pieces. So, let me get my chess pieces out as well. I hope everyone is doing well today. I wasn't able to record last week, but I'm here today. Yay! So I thank God for being here. And again, I hope everyone is well, mentally, physically, emotionally. I hope everyone is well. So I'm getting all my chess pieces out. Oh, and while what I will be doing, it'll change every time I'm on. I have just two pieces here. Well, two of my art pieces here that I do. Oh, well, you might not be able to see that one. But this is one of my art pours. Let me bring it to you. So I will be displaying some of my artwork as well, because I don't just do resin. I don't just do molds. I do artwork. I'm an abstract artist, and I do custom pieces as well. So this is one of my acrylic pours. And I did the resin, it's like glass on there. All right. And it'll change up. I'll have other pieces to show. So this is another one. Another one of my acrylic art, acrylic art pours. Um, and I don't just do art pours. Again, I'm an abstract artist, so I do abstract artwork. So I will be displaying some of them from time to time in my videos. So this is another one. And I do have some coaster pieces that I was doing. I call this the Galaxy, if you can see that. Okay, this is a Galaxy Geo coaster. All right. Oh, I forgot my music, because I can play my music now. Let me get that going. All right. Something just to keep me chill as I'm working. And here's some of my other coasters that I do, just to show you how everything is done. Okay? Before I get started. There we go. And shout out to my sister who advised me to get something in my color that represents my business. They didn't have a deep purple, but they had this light purple. Because the name of my business is Abstract Purple Giraffe Corporation. So it's coming. It's coming. Hold on, let me turn this down. Okay. So just some relaxing music in the background. So again, shout out to my sister Siobhan. And shout out to all my supporters on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Pinterest, and YouTube. So I thank you very much for supporting me. I thank you very much for tuning in. I will be displaying more of my artwork each time that I am on. I'm going to try to do it on Tuesdays. And I'm on early today because I have to be at church. We have a church anniversary this week at Kingdom Builders Worship Center with Pastor Gregory Oaks and First Lady Emily Oaks. So, and we had 300 Bates in East St. Paul, Minnesota. So if you can come out, those that live in Minnesota, please come out and enjoy yourself and let God work on you. I don't know why I said that, but anyway. So, let's get started. I'm going to be using my first love, art resin. That's what I'm going to use. Now, this video will be short because this is going to be a long process, but I'm going to pour it into the chess pieces first, and then before I end the video, I'm just going to show you because this is going to be a long process. So I just want to show you the beginning of what I'm going to do, and then I will come back in the next week and to show you more. So let's get started with that. Again, I showed you that I had my UV light on. I don't have a moving camera yet, the ability to move my camera, so I just have to bring them to you. I'm using this UV light, okay, and what I was doing was just having it, see how that lights up? Let me show you. Put it down. Or I can put it in my hand like this. And you can see that's going to be really awesome when I'm done. I don't know just how much more this lights up, but I put the, well, you can kind of see that with the light blue, I think. And oh, can you see that? So, see. Well, I got the lights on too, so I really don't expect for you to see it. It's going to really be awesome when the lights are out and you have some chess pieces that light up in the dark. That's going to be awesome. All right. I don't know how much. Well, right now, I'm going to go with the 32 ounces because I do have to pour my chess pieces as well. Trying to get all my chess pieces out. And I have a little syringe because I'm trying to figure out how to do that. I never use a syringe with resin. So I'm hoping I can get this out because I couldn't find the little squeezy things because droppers. I couldn't find those here in the house, in my room, in my work room. I have them. I don't know where I put them because I haven't used them in so long. And I'm hoping I can clean this when it's done. But we're going to see. If not, then it's going to be a wrap. Because once this resin sets in here, it's a done deal. Let me see. Did I? All right. All right, let me get the rest of the chess pieces out. So, oh, again, let me put a shout out for someone else. My big brother, King Smiley. He gives positive affirmations. Check him out on Facebook. Real cool brother. He's my big brother in the Lord. And I appreciate listening to his positive affirmations and wisdom that he gives, he shares. So I think this is it. Yeah, because I got the rook, the knight, the bishop, the king, queen, and the pawns for one side. Okay, that's cool. Now, I had some that was left over, the hardener, so I had to use the rest of this. But it's going to be 30, I'm going to use 32 ounces, okay? So again, I told you this is going to be a short video. Because I have to come back to show you what I've done with the chessboard. Okay. But right now, I'll put that only to the side momentarily, up there. And we're going to get the chess pieces together so that I can get these done. And you can at least see that. Well, I don't seem like I'm missing one. Okay, I got my king. Got my queen. I got my bishop. I am missing it. The knight. I mean the rook, the knight. Oh, duh. So I have to have two on each side. Okay, great. So here's my two bishops. You can see I haven't played chess in a long time. And I was a beginner, by the way, so don't try to get froggy on me. No, I'm not a pro at chess. Didn't claim to be. My dad did teach me the beginning of chess. Now, after that, he left it up to me to continue it. And I didn't. But I do like chess, and I do like the chess pieces. Alright, so that was all that was left of that hardener. And then I got to make sure I have my timer, because I have to have that on. And I do love, again, my art resin, because it has no harsh smell. So I'm putting in the hardener first. Yeah, because that's what I had left, was the hardener, to make sure I did that right. Okay, cool. We're done. I still put my topper back in there. That's just me. Okay, so every time I'm on, I'm going to show you something different of my artwork from my abstract pieces that I do. Okay. That's odd. All right. All right. And again, don't sweat the small things. I'm not going to sweat the small things. And I'm excited. I have another entrepreneur friend and ally, Lachelle, and she is a contract painter. And I had some Timberlands that need to be cleaned, because I'm going to do a project on those later on. Hopefully in the middle of summer, because I have some other projects ahead of that. And I still have the 8x10 to do, Marion. Not a problem. She cleaned those bad fellas. So if you need someone to clean some Timberlands, you can look for her on Facebook, Lachelle Griffin Eskridge. She is awesome. The lady knows her business. That's not her business. That's one of her many businesses. She is awesome. So now it's time to stir this up. And remember, I told you make sure, well, right now it's cloudy. And I know I can't show you, but I can just pull it up just a little bit. You can see how cloudy that is. You got 5 minutes, and you always scrape the sides. So y'all like my lab coat. So this is what I'll be wearing. These are disposable, by the way. I get 10 in a pack. So you'll be seeing me in this, and then I have a blue one. That's not a disposable one. I'll be wearing that blue one sometimes too. I'm not gonna always have a purple one. But then I have my purple gloves to represent the abstract Purple Giraffe Corporation. Now my gray hair, you gonna see that, honey. I used to dye my hair all the time. But now Like, I earned every strand. So, and my gray hairs are like, we're not going anywhere. No matter how much you try to dye us, we're not going anywhere. Oh well, so they're here, and I'm glad I still have my hair. And it's growing out the gray, still kind of gray and black, but I thank God for it. Alright, so stirring and stirring and stirring. And make sure you stir in the sides so that everything is stirred equally and distributed equally within this container. So both the hardener and the resin mix as well so that your pieces come out well. What am I looking for? I'm not finding. Oh. Okay, I gotta find my spoon. And yes, I know I'm supposed to be prepared, but there's so much that goes into the work of getting started. And I had so much other things that were happening. I had to take care of that. I was looking for my spoon, and I can't stop stirring. Let's see. What's one spoon? I don't want that spoon. Oh, here it is. Yay. Looking for the other one. I have several spoons for this resin powder, but that's okay. So now it's clear. See? We got a couple more minutes. Just stir this up. And you just make sure you scrape the sides, because sometimes one of the other ingredients of this chemical resin gets stuck to the sides, and that's all you need for it not to be stirred properly. And I still have to invest in that degasser for resin. The degasser for resin. It takes out all the bubbles so that I won't have to use my torch, because I'm looking at this and I'm like, why am I going to torch this? And see, the gasser will help, because then, you know, you see that? I can't put a torch to that. I'll burn this mold up. So I just have to be careful when I'm pouring it in there. That's how I'm going to do that. Well, I probably could have just kept this on here until I'm ready. I'm only doing purple. Alright. I put it on 5 minutes, so that's why it's still going. It's up to 3 to 5 minutes that you stir up the resin. Okay. So what I do to slow down the process of it heating up on me before I can use it all up is I pour them in smaller containers. I did it again. Golly, when am I going to... That happens. So anyway, let me get this, because I have to pour the resin in. I mean the mica powder in. before. Well, this one I'm not, because I already poured it in. But that's okay. I caught it before I poured any more resin in there. Maybe one more cup, because I'm going to have to do that. And I need to try to make it the same. I spilled some out. That's okay. All right. I don't remember asking for that. All right. Stir this up. It's gonna be pretty, so I'll fix the sounds later. I ain't got time to be fixing it right now. I got to do this. I'm trying to think, what should I sit this in, because I don't want it to fall over. I think I have a pan. I'm gonna put it in a pan, but I don't know if I should put it in a pan because it needs to be flat. So let me stir all these up. See how pretty that is? Let me see if I can. Not yet. That's why it's good to pour the powder in first, because now you see all the little flakes. So I gotta get those out. Whereas when I just put the powder in first, it was okay. Okay. I gotta get my music together. I thought I had it together. I don't. Okay. So that's another element I'm adding. Is the music, now that I know. Like, I can just do the instrumental, which is no problem. I see it. I'm having a bit of a problem at this moment. So, let me see. So it has to be the same. It does have a little. Okay. All right. I'm looking to see what do I have really is nothing that has a flat bottom. I got this aluminum pan, but not really a flat bottom. As you can see, I didn't think that one through, but we're gonna go on. All right, so I have to go on. Yeah. Oh yo 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 yo. Okay. I'm gonna do this with the syringe. Ooh, ooh, I gotta fan those things, honey. Those stoppers. Either cut this at the bottom. I don't know, y'all. But here we go. Probably have to cut this bottom. Yeah, that's gonna be real bubbly. Yeah. All right, let's see. So, this is what happens sometimes you make mistakes. And you have to correct them. I'm looking for my... all right. Hold on a minute. All right. I think that'll work. All right. Yeah. This is gonna have to work. So let's do this again. And just cut it off. There we go. There we go. Oh, that's what I don't want. That and them bubbles. All right, let's try it again. Oh, okay. So what I'm going to do, cut this off. I got a little pan here. Okay, I don't need you right now. And it's almost flat. So I'm going to use that after, so that it'll be all together. Please, I don't want a lot of bubbles because I can't. It's not going in there all the way either. All right, what's going on? Why you ain't going down in there? So, all right, I gotta fix that. But I wanted to show you this because I said this was going to be a short video. Because as you see, this is going to take a lot of time. I just wanted to show you how I'm going to do this. Okay, so, because I have to do each square. And I have to make sure the squares don't run over each other. So we're going to do, I'm going to do this square right here. Let's see how that works. There's little lines here, as you can see. So I have to kind of make sure I don't go over that line. So this is what I'll do. And keep it within that line so it doesn't go over. So gotta move these out the way. Now. And you all know how the checkerboards are. So yeah, this I can heat up with the gun heating tool when I'm done. Okay, try to make sure you get the corners because it'll show up everything. You don't have it just right. Okay, and the next square, because the other squares will be blue, of course, you all see that. So I think I'm had this down pat. I'm gonna say I do, because I will. So make sure you be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Don't sweat the small things. Put everything in God's hands. And I want to say happy International Women's Month, because this is March. To all the women. Pray for the Africans in Ukraine. Pray for everyone in Ukraine. Let me correct myself on that. Because God made all of us, not just some of us. So pray for the safety, the children, the people that are living in Ukraine. All right. People that have relatives there, friends. Okay. So again, I have to make sure this does not spill over. So this is pretty cool. Just gotta be careful because I don't want no. And then that means more bubbles. And I gotta figure out why that didn't go down like it's supposed to. What I'll probably do is just empty it back out and start over. Why you ain't going down there? I'll figure that out. Alright. We'll do this one. You see those bubbles? As I said, I can fire this one out. Let me stop saying fire this one out. I can use the heating tool to get the bubbles out. But when I get that degasser, I won't have to worry about that. I can just pour it and not worry about bubbles because there won't be any more. All right. All right, stay tuned because I'll be doing the other colors next week. Well, yeah. You'll see the other colors because you get the gist of what I'm doing with this. And that's to make sure all the corners of the squares are done. And without spilling over. Because there's this little tiny line here. And you just want to make sure you fill that up. Okay. And not have it spill over to the other squares. for your other colors. And then when I'm done with that, then I also have this to fill all the way up too. Oh, uh-oh. See, that's what I get for running my mouth. Yeah, put some over in that square, and I gotta get that out because that's not for that color at all. All right, well, you all see, okay? So I'm going to, oh, now it went down. So now I can finish that. So I just have to take my time, but I have to take my time. I gotta take my time and hurry up. All at the same time. So, yeah, too much bubbles. Because there's no room for error in these things. All right. Okay. Well, again, take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Don't sweat the small things. God loves you. And He will see you through every situation. Okay? All right. I'll see you next Tuesday. All right. God bless.